It's finally time to put some new wheels and tires on the Porsche. It feels like Christmas here. I'm finally ready to reveal the wheels that I'm gonna be running on the Porsche and install them. So without further ado, let's get to it. Here we go, people. So what we have here are a set of Rotiform SJC wheels. Now I chose these because they've got that classic mesh look, but I wanted something just a little bit different, so I decided to go with kind of a tinted brushed center and obviously chrome lip. The wheels are 17 by 9 plus 17 up front with a larger 17 by 10.5 in the rear plus 5 offset. Now, I chose Nitto NT05 tires. I run them on the Evo. They're a fantastic street tire, excellent grip, low noise, and not to mention, they look pretty damn aggressive, which is what I was going for. I've wrapped the fronts with a 255/40 17 diameter tire, and the rear is a 275/40 R17. I would have liked the rear to be either 275/35 R17, but they don't make them, or the front to be a 255/45 17, so that the tires are exactly equal diameter. However, that's not the case. So as you can see, the 275 is just a tad taller, but it's gonna give it that meaty look, which I'm kind of really happy about, because I think right now the car has a little bit of reverse rake, so I think it's actually gonna help level it out. Anyways, let's get to installing these and see how they look. Here comes the moment of truth. These wheels are obviously custom built to my specs and sizes, which is why I really like Rotiform. They'll build you pretty much whatever you want. My hope is everything fits, and look at that. It does. Now, I don't know if these lug nuts are gonna work, so let's give it a quick try. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to find some other ones, and I think I may have some sitting around here, open-ended ones. Ah, look at that though. That is not bad looking, huh? Yes! If I was thinking, I would have actually bought a new set of lug nuts. These are kind of beat up and don't look that great, and that's never something that you want to put back on a set of new wheels, so I'm adding it to the list. New lug nuts are gonna get ordered as soon as I get home today. I don't know about you, but I have never seen this much droop in a suspension system. Just look at that. Looks like this car's ready to go off-roading here. Oh yeah. So when I ordered my wheels, I made sure to order them with deep dish to get rid of the spacer. Now, when I get rid of the spacer, I'm not gonna be able to use these lug nuts. They're gonna be way too shallow. Funny thing is, look, there's a weird different set that is actually open-ended. So I may be able to put the wheel on here and see how it fits. But my day may be over sooner than I expected. Well, it looks like the show's over here. I gotta get some new lug nuts. These wheels, when they fit, you can see right away, there's no chance that this closed-ended lug nut is gonna fit. So I'm going to try and use the spacer. Who knows? Miracles do happen. Spacer on. Wheels on. Yeah, that may not fit, but let's see what happens when I lower it here. Now, if I was going for the hella flush look, I think this could work, but I don't know. Let's compress the suspension down a little bit more and see where we are at. Maybe it'll clear the fender. Doesn't look like it, but I do have some stretched tires on there, so who knows? I was assured on the internet that I wouldn't need to run that spacer to make that +5 offset flush. But now, when you look at it, it looks like I can get away with running the spacer. So I think the best plan of attack is just to get this thing outside where I can roll it around, let the suspension settle, and then we can see if I can run this setup or if it's back to the drawing board, and I'm gonna have to figure out how much of a spacer I need to run in the back because it's gonna be just a little bit too much sunken in. Who knows? This is how things kind of turn out. It's always a bit of a crapshoot. And the verdict is in. I think I'm gonna call that perfect fitment. We've got a set of wheels on this car here. And now it's your turn to tell me what you think in the comments. Did I make the right choice picking these wheels? I will tell you one thing. I bought them almost 4 years ago, and I was going for a more classic Porsche look. And let me tell you, I'm not 100% sure I love it right now. I did like the black on black with the old wheels, so these may see powder coat in the near future. But before I get ahead of myself, I've got a lot of other things to get done, including some suspension. That's right, we're gonna go with a coilover setup on this, try to lower this car down and still retain functionality. So that will be coming up on an episode in the near future.
Well, since we're famous YouTubers now, I guess we got to do a Q&A session.
Yeah, it's about that time when we get down to business.
So it also means that it's your chance to ask us a few questions.
So post in the comments any questions you have, and we'll do our best to get back to you and answer as many as we can.